So, what will you be in the future? This is what this video is about today. So, let's get into it. We always have a new superstar, actor, artist, and in a couple of months, a president. But my main question to you is what is your place in this new chapter? So, to further discover this question, I believe there are 3 points that I want to go over with you that are crucial to this next coming up years to review and answer. So, let's go into it. So, for point number one, I want to talk about how do we know who's next? How do we find out? What are the things that we're looking for? Well, there are 3 things that I want you to look for when in search for this person. Number one is they stand out to be themselves. Number two is they believe in something wholeheartedly. And number three is they practice completely an opportunity. And those are 3 things that you are to look for when it comes to answering this question of how do we know who's coming up. These are very important when you are looking for someone and even in yourself, because those are the 3 things that I believe sometimes makes an underdog come up and be like a person that we're like, where did he come from? And we ask, was he a overnight success? And the fact is that these were 3 hidden things that this person was doing, and then it came to the part where it was time for him to, or her to shine and really grow. So those are 3 things to look for. Point number two is what is your place in this role? Now, I want to talk about this because I believe we all have self doubt, and we have doubt in our minds, in our body, in our characters, and who we are. We all have doubts. No one is excluded. And so, seeing ourselves as this person, this next person coming up, this next superstar artist, or whatever you want to be in an area, it's really hard for us to get to that place because of self doubt. And so, I want to defeat self doubt today by giving you 3 things that will help you out in reaching that goal and being that next person in this chapter coming up. And so, these are the things that you should look for in yourself when reaching this chapter. Number one is be who you are. Number two, indulge really in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And number three is help others. These are 3 things that will help you out and be very crucial to your success or successes in your life. Very important. The one that I really encourage you to do is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is something that I really encourage you because the more you indulge in knowledge in an area that you are in, a specific area, the more you can grow. But you don't want to stop there. You want to understand what that knowledge is about. Where did it come from? How does it start? How does it work? All that within that knowledge. Questions that will give you understanding. And that understanding will give you experience as you apply it, and that experience will turn into wisdom. So those are 3 things that really that you should really look into. And again, the first one is be yourself, which is the most important. You can't go somewhere and fake to be someone else. You have to be who you are, your character, what you were born with, and that is what you need to do. And lastly, help others. Super important. I believe that a goal, a plan, a vision that you have for your life, whatever you want to call it, if it doesn't include helping others, I believe it's not a vision. So make sure that whatever you're doing, whatever your goal is, that it includes others, because you go further with people. Point number 3 is preparation for the next coming up you. Now, I wanted to go over this particular area because I didn't want to leave you for dry on what is your role. And this is just preparation to what you're doing and how to go about it. And this are stuff that I've seen in myself, other people who I have read by their biographies on how they succeeded and how they were successful in reaching what they are today, like McDonald's, Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook, Instagram, all those places. These people came up not just out of the blue, not because they just were super smart and they were geniuses. This actually happened on a purpose. This actually happened because opportunity was there. And so I want you to take advantage of this so that you can be prepared and be able to succeed and reach your goals. So these are three things that I want you to look into when in search of preparation. So number one is practice your craft. Number two is apply action through application in your role. And number three is find people and places who are doing the same thing as you are so that you can move forward with them. These are three things that are crucial in anybody's life that has been successful in their life. And I've seen this over and over again. People have been practicing and practicing hours and hours and hours their craft until they become masters at it and they know it and they understand it. They have the wisdom to even teach others. And number two is they apply their craft through application in their role. So they found a place that would let them practice. They found a place that they would let apply what they've learned so they could grow in that knowledge. And number three, they found places and people like-minded that were able to go with them through this journey and be a part of their life. So those are three things that will dramatically help you really advance and reach that success that you want. In conclusion, I want to leave you with my final thoughts. In this world, we will always have superstars. My question, what will you be in your world? My advice, be your own superstar that leads others to greatness. All right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.